Hello, freak bitches. Just take this, I'm doing that, and I don't know how they do it, but they figured out how to splice things and change things and selectively breed certain plants, and they came up with different strains. That's why corn looks the way it looks.
Mm-hmm.
The old school corn was like the size of a hobo's dick, and it was all knotty and fucked up looking. It was like 4 inches long. So it was a little tiny thing. And
right.
then
Did it taste the same?
No.
I mean,
way.
is a hobo's dick?
No, hobos' dicks are weird, man. They're so variable. You never know what you get. And it could be a recent hobo. It could be like that guy who punched you, just old school, snot-blowing veteran. His dick tastes like battery acid. Those
right.
are
It's a dick that's been through the Pacific Southwest.
If a guy's just doing
Northwest.
meth all day and he comes in your mouth, what do you think that tastes like? Because if they say that like a guy drinks orange juice, his cum tastes better, right? Have you heard that?
Yeah.
Whenever I heard that, I was like, how many dicks do you have to suck before you figure that out? You get away from me.
Do you hold your...
What are you, a fucking scientist? He's sucking dick with a lab coat on, taking notes? Asparagus, not recommended.
Swishing it around in your mouth like you're a wine connoisseur.
That's something you always hear.
Bold.
Right? If a guy eats pineapples, his cum tastes better.
Right.
But conversely, if you're just doing nothing but smoking meth, your loads have to taste like hot death.
Yeah. And it does, and it's fucking lumpy.
Like pesticide. Your loads taste like Roundup.
It's not good when you have to chew it.
It's not much either. It's like a fucking Hershey's Kicks. Swallow it. I gotta chew it first. Oh, motherfucker. Fuck.
Then she's immediately tripping on meth. She's out of her mind.
Do you remember when that actor, the fuck is his name? Tom Sizemore.
Yeah.
And when Tom Sizemore went off the rails and did a porn.
Yeah.
And like they would play his thing on Opie and Anthony all the time because when he was coming, he's like, "Oh, motherfucker!" just a cracked out load. There's nothing like the sound of a man orgasm where he knows he's just off the rails.
Yeah.
He's off the rails, on meth, making a porn. He was in Saving Private Ryan. Here he is. Ah!
That's as primal as it gets. It's like the pure id being expressed.
Yeah, look at him.
Just fuck it. Can you play it?
No, it's illegal. Can't even show you this.
Oh, it's illegal for you to play the audio?
Can't show this. He was a madman.
Wait, how do you decide which clips you're allowed to play?
There's a tit on that, so
yeah,
I
we
can't play that.
Get it away! Get it away! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Get it off the screen! Get it off the screen! I met him a long time ago. I did a show on VH1 called The List.
I remember that.
The host of it. I got to.
You were the host of The List?
I was a host one of the weeks.
They rotated hosts,
people.
Right.
So I think I did 2, maybe 3 episodes, but one of them was I got to meet Rob Halford. I got to meet Rick James.
Wow.
Rick James was Michael didn't do nothing to them kids. He was like, we were talking about it, and one of the gals from Baywatch was on the show as well, and she was a mom. God, I can't remember her name. Very, very pretty girl. I forget her name.
Married to Nikki Sixx?
No, I don't think so. I don't remember which one she was. Anyway, very nice girl. Gina, something or another? Mm-hmm. Anyway, she was, it came up in some way, shape, or form. And she was like, I don't buy it. And he's like, Michael didn't do nothing to them kids. And that's all bullshit. Let me tell you something, that's all bullshit. And Rick James had been up partying all night. So when he showed up, like we were warned that he might not be able to do it. Like he got there and you could tell he'd just been up. You know, he's like, I'm suffering from some sort of a cold. So if I can't do this, I can't do this. And we were like, hey man, do what you can do. Do what you can do. But he went out there and plowed through like a trooper.
Wow.
Yeah, but he was defending Michael Jackson. Michael didn't do nothing. But Michael, what's his face? Tom Sizemore came on, and he had fucking slippers on. He had like slippers and a fucking bathrobe. I don't remember what he wore when he sat down, but I remember he showed up with slippers and a bathrobe. I'm like, this guy, he was just right when he was just going off the rails.
Yeah.
Like right when he was going, it was supposed to be him and Val Kilmer. And Val Kilmer was out partying all night, and then he was with him, and he's just like, Val Kilmer was like, fuck it, I'm not going. So like
Val Kilmer was going to do The List?
Yes. Val Kilmer was off the rails. Don't you remember when Val Kilmer got huge, fat, and went crazy.
Oh, that's right.
He did a play. Remember,
Yeah.
he did a play for a while, and everyone's like, "What the fuck
remember
is
that.
Val Kilmer doing?" Partying.
Yeah.
He was just going off. He was just having fun. And it was during that time that Sizemore showed up. He was a very nice guy.
Yeah.
Super nice guy.
Meth, huh?
I don't know what he was doing. He was doing a bunch of shit, but then he wound up on Celebrity Rehab, remember?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Several seasons.
Was he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. He was on with Heidi Fleiss. Like, Heidi Fleiss was like his girlfriend.
Yeah.
That fucking Celebrity Rehab show. Could you imagine if you tried to do that today? Like,
Oh, they don't do it anymore?
No. You're exploiting people. It's the worst time you could ever have someone in front of cameras when they're
Yeah.
their most vulnerable.
Yeah.
They are recovering from addiction. Like, do you don't think that that's an impediment to recovery? Putting them on camera,
Yeah.
following cameras around them while they're trying to detox and figure their fucking life out, and you're giving them massive amounts of attention. You're putting them on shooting schedules. You got lav mics on them and shit.
And they start having affairs. You encourage it when you're supposed to discourage it.
It is crazy.
It's everything that AA is not. It's the opposite of anonymous.
Do you ever hear Doug Stanhope's bit on it?
No.
Doug Stanhope tortured Dr. Drew.
Oh,
on this
really?
bit. Tortured him. And he's 100% right.
Yeah.
Like, look, they allowed that show to happen. Dr. Drew figured, like, look, I'm a competent doctor. I'll take care of it. I'll make sure everything's fine.
Yeah.
And at least it'll expose, like, you could rationalize it. It'll expose to people what it's like to, go through this. And you see celebrities and movie stars going through this. But a lot of it wasn't celebrities and movie stars. It was, like, sort of celebrities, like
Yeah.
Angie Dickinson.
Yeah.
Where there's some guy on the show was some young guy, wasn't
Sylvester
even famous.
Stallone's brother.
Oh, was he on?
I think so. I shouldn't say that.
Julia
I
Roberts' brother,
don't know
Eric
that that's
Roberts,
true.
was on.
Was he?
And he was on for pot. It was hilarious.
Oh, God, really?
Everybody else is all fucked up. This dude's, he's got a newspaper out. He's drinking coffee. Good morning. They're shakes. They're all shitting themselves, sweating through the night. He's like going through zero withdrawals. He's literally reading the Times over a cup of coffee with his feet up on the beach. They're in like Malibu somewhere
Yeah.
in some serene environment.
Right.